got some legs for breakfast today, and I switched up the split a little bit. Typically, bro, I'm just doing like a quad day and then a hamstring focus day. But today I'm just gonna mash the two together, do some quads and hamstrings. And I wanted to change something up because within the next week or two, I'm gonna be changing my training program and I'm gonna be hopping into like an actual bulk. So with that being said, I think pro debut, I'm gonna step on stage within the next year and a half, potentially 2 years, depending on how this growing phase goes. So, you look at all the classic guys. I got my card in men's physique. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to go into classic. I just really appreciate that division, the posing, just the overall aesthetics of it. I just like that so much better. I like that look so much better. And right now my main goal is to get some bigger legs. So that's what we're trying to do. I got a training coach. He's going to feed me a bunch of information that is obviously, I told him my goals and, with competing coming up and obviously just wanting to get bigger, I told him that my main priority is to just grow. So with that in mind, I think he's going to send me straight with, like I said, a different training program. And that's why I changed it up today. Just to be, I'm changing pretty much everything up because I know it's going to be a big switch from what I was doing because for the past maybe 3 or 4 years, I've been just running my own training program. So right now I'm just trying to test some different things out, see how that goes. So it makes that transition into getting a training coach that much easier. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but legs today and my hamstrings are already feeling it, so. So last set I got, I think just about 8 or 9 reps, and I'm trying to go for that 6 to 8 range. We're doing like a little static hold before you get into the set, so pretty much just squeeze it up, hold it there for 10 seconds, let it down slow, and then that's when you start your set. I feel like it's just like the connection in my legs feels a lot better with that, so I've been running that for a decent amount, and doing it today. I want to stay between, like I said, the 6 and 8 rep range, so 9 was a little too much, moved it down just one rung, and I think I got just about half the amount of reps last time, so half the time I can't even fucking count in the set. So I don't even know if that was factual what I just said, but it sounded about right. All right. Whenever I start with hamstrings on a leg day, and I'm doing both quads and hams, I'll go on to some sort of like heavier compound. And today we're rocking with the Pendulum. So my knees have been cooked a little bit, so I've really been trying to stay away from the hack squats, just because I feel it the most on those where, just aches and pains that don't feel good. But with the Pendulum, I don't know if it's just a little bit of different movement or body mechanics, whatever, but this feels a lot better on the knees. So I've been doing this, and after hamstrings, with all the blood on the backside of your leg, when you go down, it's almost like springy on the way up. So it takes the tension off, feels really good. And I'll probably try to get, I got 3 in now. I'll try to get 4 for 8. If I get past 8 on this first one, I'm gonna add some weight to that, probably a 25, go from there. And then probably ride it out for 2 or 3 sets. So this is definitely one of the most important lifts of the day right here, so. Yep. 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 Okay. Oh. So I got 8 pretty easy. So I think a 25 will suffice. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, so on leg extension now, and I think I'm feeling it most in my teardrops. I really need to grow the outer part of my leg, so I'm kind of adding like a little twist to it on the end, where it's kind of like driving my foot inward. I'm feeling a little bit more. I don't know if scientifically that does much, but you know, I'm a true believer of if you're feeling in a certain spot, that's probably where you're working at. So even if it's only 2% over here, then you're getting 2% better with that little foot tilt. But I'm gonna run a good 3 or 4 sets here. I'm gonna keep the weight kind of low and then just do as many reps as possible. Get as much blood as I can into my legs after the pendulum, because next movement is a outer quad dominant leg press. So having nice full legs for that is just gonna make me feel that 10 times more. So even though you might be hurting the ego a little bit here, it's gonna help on that next movement. So that's when we're really gonna be moving weight too. So if you need a little ego boost, that's where you should get it done. But like I said, 3 to 4 sets here, 12 to 15 reps, and then probably gonna call it a day on this.
This dude be leaving the mic everywhere. There you go.
I don't think I explained the leg press. I don't think I did. But pretty much, just like every other movement I've been doing, working up to a heavier weight. I think I did 3 or 4 feeder sets, which is like just a set to warm up before your actual working sets. And I ran 2 heavy sets on that. I wanted to do 3, but to be honest, my fucking stomach right now, not the best. So that whole last set I was farting the whole time. And it's never pretty when you let one go and you got a little extra stuff going too. So 2 sets there, think I did 9 plates. It was fucking heavy, but my feet were on the outside of the pad or the platform, and pushing through the outside of my foot, really trying to get the outer quad working, keeping my knees pointed out. I think there's this just like, I thought the same thing, but there's this ideology of keeping your knees close, low on the pad, really gonna work the quads, but I think for the most part, that's just like your teardrop area. So if you put your knees wider outside, still lower on the pad, but you really drive outward, that's gonna get a lot of the outer quad going. And I think a lot of people, including myself, that's where I'm losing or missing the most thickness in my legs. So once I get that outer sweep going, we'll probably start to have more of like a classic look. And you know, that's what I'm chasing. I feel like a lot of people are really chasing that aesthetic too. So, and you know, it's just overall a good look. But on calves right now, sat in with 1 plate on, stretching them out for a good, I think it was like a 30-second to a minute stretch. Really just letting it go, not doing any presses. Just threw another plate on each side. Now we're gonna start working a little bit. Still gonna sit in the stretch for, I don't know, maybe 5-10 seconds in between reps. But you just gotta think about it. You're walking all day and you're getting that flex going, but something you're missing is that deep stretch. So as long as you're getting that here, I think you're good. But if you had to choose between the stretch and the flex throughout the entirety of the movements, I think the stretch is probably the best bet because, you know, just everyday mechanics, you're not really getting that anywhere else. But, yep, calves.
Vaughn, you just said his calves are bigger than yours.
They look it.
Bro, someone did that used to play soccer, bro. This shit's amazing. How about yours?
Oh, yeah. Like the new whip? Little unintentional negative plug. But I think I ordered this like a day or two ago. It's already here, so some quality service if you ask me. Alright, so honestly that was solid leg day. And like I said, I'm jumping into bulk within the next few weeks. So stopped at the store, got some stuff. Not really caring about that, but this is like the main stuff. Smoked salmon, smoked tuna, some vegetables, and then we've got the chicken there. But we're making sushi, some like anabolic sushi. But before we get into that, Youngla has a drop. I believe it's the 28th or the 21st. I don't even know, but I'll put that on the screen. Some super dope stuff dropping. Some really cool shirts. We have more shorts. There's some super dope sweatpants too, like this. Hold up. Some really cool sweatpants. I really like these. I like these a lot. The material is like, it's like that French terry fabric. So it's like softer on the outside, a little bit, not rough, but it's like soft, but it has some texture to it. Like just amazing. And then obviously the camo pants or the shorts. These are looking all right post lift, and then we have this shirt. So overall, a bunch of really cool stuff dropping. But yeah, let's get into this sushi. All right, so post leg day, even pre leg day, that's when I get the most carbs. So I'm taking advantage of this, and I've been craving sushi, and especially since I'm getting onto a bulk right now, you know, I'm just gonna be consuming so many calories throughout the day that I'm gonna get tired of food. So I'm gonna try to make it a little fun, just so not only so I stick with the plan, but so I'm actually enjoying it too. You know, bodybuilding is kind of just like food for fuel, but I like live to eat, so you gotta make it a little enjoyable. But tossing like 250 grams of rice into this little bowl, and you should be using sushi rice. This is just regular jasmine, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. So all right, we got 250 right there. Just gonna heat this up real quick. And bro, so the other week, probably like a week ago, I was pulling into the gym parking lot and driving in my lane, and I see this guy coming towards me in my lane. So I'm like, fuck, that's weird. So I stop, and buddy just continues to drive right into me. So that's why I got the Cadillac out there. And to be honest, bro, it's not that bad. It's like complete grandma car, but you know, the SUV it's growing on me. So I was even talking before, I used to have a truck, and I have the Challenger Scat Pack right now, and you know, that's been my dream car since I was a little kid. Because you look at the movie Cars, and there's that one car, it's orange, I think it's called Snot Rocket or something, but it's an orange Challenger. And ever since I was little, I was like, that's the car that I'm gonna get. And you know, about 2 years ago, I finally got the car. Huge accomplishment for me, but like after like a year and a half of having it, I'm like, all right, I'm sick of this shit. So I kind of want a truck. And you know, after we moved about 3-4 months ago, and it was such a struggle. We only went right down the street, probably like 10 minutes away, but with the cars, like I have a little car, my girlfriend has a smaller car, we have a dog, a bunch of furniture and shit. So it was super hard lugging that from point A to point B. But with a truck, you know, could have done that shit myself. So potential truck in the future, for sure. But
a Raptor?
nah, bro, I ain't got money like that. That's crazy. I don't even know. I haven't been looking that much, but if you have any truck recommendations, please let me know. I know there's like a huge, it's like Ford versus Dodge. Like apparently they hate each other. So if you're a Ford guy, let me know. If you're a Dodge guy, let me know. And like I said, truck recommendations.
What are you?
What am I?
Yeah.
I mean, my first truck was a Dodge, but that was kind of like, I had a Ram F-150. My first car, bro, was a, what was it? Kia Optima. Like, this is a sus-ass cucumber, bro.
You're holding it all.
I know. Kia Optima, though. And then going into college, I had to move a bunch of shit, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get a truck. Got the Ram 1500. Had that for like, shit, maybe, it's crazy, bro. Crazy movement right here. Had that truck for like 2-3 years, and then finally got this car. So it's just ridiculous, bro. What the fuck's going on? Shit, that ass looks like a condom. That's crazy. They gotta at least package these in 2s or something, bro. This is sus as hell. Good lord. Alright, glad that's over. But, where was I? Yes, truck recommendations, let me know. Alright, so I got smoked tuna and smoked salmon, organic, both of them. I think the tuna's organic too. I hope. But you know, a huge change in the way you feel when you start eating like low processed, like mostly organic stuff. You start feeling a lot better. And bro, to be honest, you start enjoying life more too. Because, you know, when you're eating like one ingredient foods straight from the earth, just become one with the earth. But smoked salmon, smoked tuna. I'm a little weird about some like, just like raw fish, bro. So you're weird like that too, just get the smoked stuff. There's no bacteria, parasites, anything. So you're chilling with that. And we also have chicken. So little three-way on the meats right now. And it's crazy. But just gotta chop this up and then we're almost good to go. I'm not even weighing this out, but I think like one of these chicken breasts, I get them every day and I fucking eat them every day too. I think they're just about 200 grams. So I'm gonna be a little bit over with this. So probably like, it's actually kind of steep, like 300 grams of meat. So I'm gonna just call this a nice hefty 60 grams of protein. Then we got 250 rice, probably somewhere like 70, 75 carbs. And then a little bit of fats from the salmon and the tuna. So overall, it's a pretty solid meal. And then, of course, vegetables, but nobody really cares about vegetables. Chop it up a little bit. Bro, honestly, I just enjoy cooking too. Like, I had a job in an Italian restaurant, like a fancier Italian restaurant, washing dishes. But one day I was just like, yo, let me do something else because this fucking sucks. So I started making desserts and I just really enjoyed that. So, you know, my brother, growing up, he was a chef, taught me some shit. And here we are, almost 25, after leg day making sushi. So crazy where life takes you. But we got the rice, heat it up. Not really. Let that cook for a second and then about to muck some sushi. It's fucking hot. All right, so you want to take a little bit of your steaming hot rice and you're gonna spread it. It's fucking really hot. You're gonna spread it across the entire piece of seaweed. And you know, I think that I got this seaweed at Fresh Market, which is just like a grocery store here in Florida, but I think you can pretty much get it at any grocery store. You know, it's not that special, it's just a little bit of seaweed. So, alright. Main key, bro, you just want to get the outsides like nice and covered with rice. And then you're good to add the other stuff. So it's a little hefty on rice with this side, so I'm just gonna turn it. A little flip. And I got two papers. Fuck, bro. All right.
You'd hope.
Now we're chilling. Figure it out. It's the best way to go about life. You have a problem, you just figure that shit out. Preferably by yourself. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so now some cucumber right in the center. Some carrots right in the center. I'm gonna go with some salmon, a little tuna. Throw some chicken on it. A little piece on the end here too. It's probably good. And I fucked up. I'm supposed to make it on this, but just gotta solve the problem real quick. If you look at anything, bro, anything in life, there's always an easy solution.
I think the easy solution here would be to slide it off of this onto that.
I don't remember asking for your opinion. So there we go. See? Money. But, alright. Now just like push all of your stuff towards the end, like that. Do a little roll and then fucking pack her down. Don't want that moving. So she's stuck decent. I see why the sushi rice is important because it's super sticky. The jasmine isn't sticky, so it's not like holding its form the best, but you know, it looks pretty good. So usually, bro, just chop off the edges and then eat it on the spot because somebody's gotta try it. Pretty good.
Let me see the end of it.
Oh, fuck. I fucked that one up. It's all right. We're good. We're still cooking. All right. To be honest, I fucked up the seaweed a little bit, but you get the gist. It still kind of looks like sushi, so that's all that matters, really. But I'm gonna save all this shit for after the video. I'm gonna lock in, and I'm gonna make the rest of the sushi. But in the meantime, I'm gonna sit down enjoy this meal with you. So all right, so sushi ended up being a little botched, I'm not even gonna lie, but I made it the other night and I had sushi rice and it turned out amazing. So, you know, with anything in life, if you're not gonna do something right, just don't do it at all. But I was hungry and I was craving sushi, so we made the jasmine rice work, and you know, it's all going to the same place, so it doesn't look too pretty, but gets the job done. So, you know, with the bowl coming up, 6 meals a day, I'm probably gonna have carbs throughout the entire day and have some fats throughout the entire day. Obviously, the main food source, or probably the heaviest food source, is gonna be the protein, which is around like 210 grams per meal, which is gonna go up. So maybe 220, 225. And I'm really trying to see substantial growth through, you know, the next 6 months of training, 6 to 8 months. Hopefully my legs blow up. That's the overall goal for classic. I need more of like an X frame. So really just gotta look for wide shoulders, like big legs, thick legs, nice chest, and a big back. And then obviously the arms gonna match everything. The calves can't be lacking. It's funny, bro. I tore my calf about 2 years ago. It's fully healed now, but the one that is torn is bigger than the like fully healthy calf, which is like weird. I thought it was gonna be complete opposite, but I don't know. Weird how shit works sometimes. That's life, bro. Life is weird. Bro, on a leg day, my mind is like just so checked out. So if I train legs halfway through the day, it's just GG's the rest of the day. I'm not with it at all. But I had something to talk about, completely forget, but some of this just popped into my mind. One of the boys is going through a hard time, and obviously you got to be there for him. But you know, if something's going wrong for them, like obviously understand fucking comfort 100%. But you know, if they're just in a bad place and you got to give them the tough love, I think tough love is one of the best things for a person, especially when they're in like a time of need. Fuck, bro, I'm making a mess. But a reality check works wonders. So it pulls the victim card away. It allows you to reassess your life. You can see it from a different perspective, and you know, ultimately that's what's going to help you change. But it's really important when you're building your friend group. I'm making such a mess right now, bro. When you're building your friend group as you're growing up, there's gonna be people that come into your life, go out of your life, but typically the people that stay are the ones that are able to help you build as a person, help you change as a person, and obviously you want those changes to be in the positive direction. So if you're going out partying every night and your boys are kind of just like pushing you to do it, or you know, just encouraging that sort of behavior, it's cool every once in a while, maybe like once or twice a year type shit. But like every weekend thing, that's not cool, bro. So having those people in your corner that are able to check you when you need it, that's what's gonna help you so much, bro. It's gonna help not only you, but everybody you surround yourself with, just that positive energy. I truly believe that if you're a person that gives out positive energy to the universe, positive energy is gonna come back to you. So just being a good person in general, helping people out, and really actually caring about like personal interests that aren't yours, it's incredible. It's hard to run by too. So it's just really important to select your friends properly, But I'm just about finished here. Solid leg day, good tasting sushi, very ugly though. Because the taste was good, I gotta be above a 5. So I'm gonna run a 6.5 on this. If it was prepared properly, if it looked nice, easy 8.5 or 9. But you gotta think, almost 50, 60 grams of protein, 75 grams of carbs. I'm gonna just take a wild guess, maybe like 20 fat, if that. So that's a solid leg day meal, especially on a bulk. It's really easy to fall off track when you're eating the same thing every single day and you're not in that like super hardcore bodybuilder mentality. So switching it up every once in a while, throwing some sushi in a plan, having some chicken parm, having some quesadillas, whatever it is. If you make it anabolic, or if you just make it fit your macros, that's the best thing. So it's gonna help you, and you'll go far with that. But I'm about to finish some sushi. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate the support on the YouTube. If you're having a bad day, remember, just a bad day, not a bad life. And I'll see you in the next video.